Day 7, and today's tea is 3 Fennel. And the quote behind this tea was, "Only Santa Claus has to be awake. It's good that the rest can sleep peacefully until the party." So with that in mind, we're going to assume that this is a nice calming nighttime tea. So let's give it a try. Alright, Triple Fennel, here we go. Ooh, it's very good. Very fennel-y. I quite like that fennel is kind of licoricey but a bit more subtle. And this definitely is fennel. And there's not really much else there, but that's to be expected. So I quite like this. I think it would be really relaxing before bed. So I'm going to give this one a 7. Hello everyone, Day 8. And the tea of today is Golden Turmeric. And it seems to contain turmeric, lemon, and green tea. And the quote behind this lovely tea is, "The queen of the herb kingdom, every sip of golden power and mildness at the same time." So let's give it a shot. Alright, so we've got a tea that certainly looks golden. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh, you can definitely taste turmeric. That's definitely the forward flavor in this tea. But then you kind of get a bit of a muddle of bitter lemon peel and the bitterness you get when you leave green tea for too long. I personally don't think these flavors go together that well. Turmeric is definitely like the most prominent flavor, and the others just kind of get lost behind it to only really give it a bitter turmeric taste. So definitely not my favorite. I think I'm going to give this a 3. Day 9 is Charming Blackcurrant, and the German quote behind this delightful tea is, "A delightful tea full of dark purple berries, nature to honor your taste buds from the wild." I'm kind of hoping this tea is purple. Let's give it a shot. So this tea is purple. That makes me very happy. Although we can't rate it based just on appearances, so let's give it a try. Oh, it's good. It's definitely like the fake blackcurrant kind of taste, even though I'm sure this isn't fake. But to me, it just kind of brings that like blackcurrant squash or Vimto flavor to mind, but obviously nowhere near as sweet. It's pretty strong actually for only having been left in a couple minutes. So I think that I'm going to give this tea a 7. Day 10 is Elderberries and Echinacea. And the quote behind today's tea is, "Feel fabulous sip by sip and feel your winter power." I am certainly looking forward to feeling fabulous and powerful, so let's give it a go. So this tea is actually another gorgeous color, but we'll give it a try and see what it's like. Well, that's actually very similar to yesterday. So like yesterday, it's pretty fruity, but it's also quite a bit sweeter, even though there's nothing added to this, it's just the tea bag. I think maybe that could be the echinacea, because echinacea is sometimes used as like an upper respiratory tract treatment. So if you have like a cough or a cold, sometimes people tell you to take echinacea. And I used to take it as a kid, and I can remember even the tablets tasting kind of sweet, so that's what I would assume. I've never had elderberries, so I don't really know what they taste like, but it's kind of like a mild hint of fruit with a kind of medicinal aftertaste and very sweet. But it's definitely not bad, it's sippable. I think that I don't like this one quite as much as I like the blackcurrant one from yesterday, so I'm going to give this one a 6. December 11th, and the tea today is Revitalized, which is ginger, mint, and cardamom. And today's fun quote is, "A dance of herbs that smells like Christmas, uplifting and festive, the cup that flows through all the senses." So we're going to see how much that rings true. Alright, I'm ready to feel revitalized. So that really doesn't have a lot of flavor at all. The little bit of flavor that is there is pretty nice, but there's nothing too special about it. No flavor really pops out. It's just kind of a mellow background combination, and there's really not much to it. I did leave this steeping for a good few minutes, enough time for water to cool from boiling to drinkable, and there's just hardly anything happening. So I think I'm going to give that a 3. Day 12 is another matcha, this time Ginseng Matcha Green. I can't believe we're halfway there already, and the quote behind today's cup is, "12 extraordinary winter mornings, let these herbs liven up your cup." So we'll see how this matcha compares to the other one. Alright, so once again, we've used just below boiling water, about 80 degrees, and we'll give it a try. This one's a lot nicer. It's a lot lighter than the other matcha. It doesn't have anywhere near the same amount of bitterness or grassiness the other one does. It has a slight zing, almost like it's gingery, even though it's ginseng. But this to me is a much lovelier green tea. I would happily drink this. So I am going to give this tea a 6.